It's opening day all around the NBA. We're happy to be with you as we tip off the season with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Harlan. We're looking forward to another fantastic year. And tipping off the NBA season, State Farm presents our starting lineups. First, for the Rockets, Lowry and Martin manning the backcourt. We've got Scola. They utilize his abilities to maintain that presence under the rim. Then it's Terrence Williams, and it's Patterson in at the 4 spot. And looking at the Jazz, Devin Harris is out there with Bell. And filling the paint, it's the big man, Al Jefferson. He is such an asset to this team. They love what he brings every night. And it's on. Now off the inbound. Oh! Now Sprite slam camp to replay that one. Garrett scores his first basket here in the NBA, the beginning to hopefully a long and prosperous career.
I'll tell you what, one way he has really improved his game is his ability to score inside.
That was already one of his strong suits, Steve, but even so, he continued to work on it and make it even better.
Just over 4 minutes left in the first quarter.
You know, it's really weird, guys, to not see the Jazz in the postseason as they have found their way in so consistently over the last 20 years, really, guys.
You're right. Millsap against Martin. Just 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. No good on the triple. And Clark back to the Jazz. They came close, but too much upheaval, Steve, I think, on that roster kind of sunk this season.
Yeah, I agree. And they're in a rebuilding mode now, but you can't count the Jazz out of the playoff picture for long. Not with their history. They have been one of the strongest franchises in the NBA.
Now let's go over to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Tyrone Corbin.
Yes, Kevin, he told me their game plan offensively today is a relatively simple one. He wants to see as many plays run through the low post as possible. He said physically, we're the stronger team, and we need to use that to our benefit. Guys?
All right, Doris.
And last season was his first full year with Houston. And Kevin Martin, his production was fantastic. Averaged about 23 points per game and always finding his way to the free throw line. Well, he knows his role. He embraces it. He's really a guy that you can go to offensively.
Harris outside.
He wasn't paying any attention to the defense. Poor pass. Oh!
Boy, he's got enough hang time there to put a little something extra on that one. 2 scoops of ice cream after that.
Well, that's a play that's going to be remembered from this game, that's for sure.
I think that was more like a banana split, Clark.
Utah trailing here. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston.
Yeah, they're going to have a chance tonight to kind of feel each other out, see where each one is, but they're going to get to know each other well. They got 3 more matchups down the road.
It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
Well, this is a really critical possession here, Kevin. It's essential that they put a stop to this run.
He feeds it to Millsap. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Millsap's got his first points of the night. Steve said it, there's going to be a lot of basketball played between these teams this season.
And Kevin, we'll probably see quite a few twists and turns in the series by the time we get to that 4th game.
Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. A different look for Utah. Jefferson comes in for Memo Okura. And Kirilenko's subbed in for Derek Favors. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Houston. He has 7. Left side, Martin. Baseline jumper. Paul Millsap with the rebound. Millsap's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
This has been a strong statement by them, the way they've come out and attacked the glass early.
Yeah, I agree, Clark. I love the physical play, the fact that they're taking the game right to their opponents.
Boy, he set him up nicely with that pass.
Boy, I love the ball movement, guys. That's 3 of their last 5 shots coming off of assists.
Carving them up inside there, Kevin. I mean, the defense has been vulnerable in there.
Yeah, that's 3 straight field goals in the paint area. That's really good offense.
Earl Watson's checked in for Devin Harris.
You know, guys, after 4 seasons with Coach Adelman at the helm, the Rockets front brass decided to go in a new direction this offseason. A little bit surprising because of Rick Adelman's respect and success around the league. A bold move for a franchise, not afraid to think differently. I think Adelman did a great job helping that team overachieve, though.
1:44 left in the first quarter of the game. And here's Watson. Gets it to go. And Steve, you know, Adelman wasn't in favor of the new direction that the front office wanted to go with the Rockets.
Well, that disagreement had to be a big reason they parted ways, because the front office was not very specific about exactly what they wanted to do. But I guess we'll find out soon enough here in the years to come.
Garrett gets the reach-in call. That's his first foul. Here's Kirilenko. He's got 5. Clock at 6. Here is Miles, covered by Lee, and they take the lead. Miles has got his second bucket.
Boy, they've done a lot of their damage from mid-range. Whoa! Yes, indeedy. Boy, I love that one. That's not just any plain dunk. That has some panache to it.
That's an energizer, guys. That is an energizer.
That is, and that will lift the whole team up.
Watson with it. Jefferson inside. Guarded by Scola. And Earl Watson the bucket. The assist by Jefferson. Watson's got 5 now. Rockets trail. 12 points for him. Here's Garrett.
Boy, they are not messing around here, guys. They are really banging the glass hard early on.
+5 margin already in rebounding, and it looks like this is going to be a factor all game.
Here's Miles. No good on that last second attempt there. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. And welcome back. 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. What a season in store for us. Here's Williams. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Energy Solutions Arena in Salt Lake City.
And welcome everyone to this early season edition of HP at the Half. Plenty of hustle from the Rockets. In this young NBA season, they're looking to get over 500, and a win tonight would do it. You can see the effort on the offensive glass. Over at American Airlines Center, the Mavericks will...
And welcome back as he's got 12. Garrett, no good on the quick 3. Harris outside. Watson, the pass to Harris. Left side, Harris. Here's Hayward. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Well, most people remember Gordon Hayward as the guy from Butler who almost hit that half-court shot to beat Duke in the NCAA championship. But I think he has a chance to be an excellent NBA player. Really progressed last season.
Now Watson. 5 points in the game. Here's Bell. Blocked. Now here's Budinger. Corner shot. The rebound by the Jazz. Bell's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And Steve, you scouted Hayward when he was at Butler his freshman year, of course, a great shooter. Then he struggled with his shot when you scouted him as a sophomore at Butler. So, Clark, the question for you is, was his freshman showing a mirage after you watched him last year in his NBA rookie year?
Well, based on that season, it looks like it was not a mirage. I mean, he shot 46% from the field and 43% from the three-point line. If he can maintain those marks, I think he's going to be all right, Kevin.
Well, those are nice numbers.
Very nice.
And this is what the schedule looks like for Houston. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. So here's Scola. 9 points in the game so far. Clock at 2. High quality look, and he sinks it. 16 points for him.
Well, that's been nice, efficient work, guys, that he's been doing. I mean, we haven't seen him take many bad shots, and that's the sign of a mature, poised player.
Here's Garrett. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Now it's a 6-point Rocket lead.
You know, I look at the Rockets, and they're one of those teams that regularly is scrapping for a playoff spot. I mean, normally they're a pretty tough out whenever they face other Western Conference teams, but last season they fell to 25-27 against the West, just under 500.
A 3-ball. Watson's shot is off. Rockets leading by 6. He goes up and in on the layup. 20 points for him.
You know, he's not going to make a mistake when he gets in tight. That's a good hoop there.
Steve, that was their first losing record against Western Conference foes in half a decade.
Wow.
Well, they're always competitive, Kevin. They've always had good teams in Houston, but I think losing Yao Ming for most of the season really hurt them, and they just didn't have quite enough talent to compete against the West.
And slam dunk. Wow! Now the Sprite slam cam for the replay.
There isn't anybody in the building that didn't appreciate that throwdown.
Well, Steve, that's as fancy a finish as you could possibly get.
A serious degree of difficulty on that one.
Boy, you got to love that kind of anticipatory defense.
Here's Garrett, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, a lot of storylines in Utah last season. Jerry Sloan finally stepping down as coach, and then that was followed by the blockbuster trade sending Darren Williams to New Jersey. A lot of new faces in Salt Lake.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Al Jefferson is checked in for Favors. Elson comes in for Gordon Hayward. Andre Kirilenko's checked in for Raja Bell. And it's C.J. Miles in for Earl Watson. Back to that trade that Steve was talking about for Utah. It caught me off guard. I'm sure it caught you off guard as well.
No question about it, Kevin. I mean, nobody really saw it coming. It just seemed like it was time to start over, and they got right back to work, and now in a bit of a rebuilding mode, if you will.
The basket by Elson.
You threaten the defense inside and then find the open man on the outside. Good offense.
Straight up, the finger roll finish at the bucket. He's got 25.
Finger roll, that's pure style, guys. I like that.
And here is Harris. 11 points in the game. It's tipped. Here's Miles. And it's off from 3-point range. And here are the Rockets now. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Utah Jazz. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Jazz trailed by 11. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they're playing with so much energy offensively. The ball is really moving.
Harris against Patterson. Releases from 15. Jefferson's shot is off.
Not a bad look, though. You like his chances to make that one.
You sure do, but he can't hit them all.
25 points in the game. Williams dishes to Scola. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in. Patterson's got 7 points in the game.
They are in attack mode right now. That's 10 straight points, guys, all coming inside the paint.
And Steve, if I'm them, I'd keep going right to the heart of that defense like they have been until they do something about it. They don't offer.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
So that'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Now Now that Game 1 of your NBA career is in the books, how would you rate your performance?
Remember this game, all right? Make a note of it. Do whatever you do. You just witnessed the NBA debut of a future Hall of Famer. I'm not even playing right now. I'm not playing. I know I can be that good in this league.